Hi, grade 5.
Hi. Miss, sorry I was late.
No, it's okay, dear. You're not late. Okay, we're just waiting for everyone to join and we will continue. Hi, Amgad.
Hi, Miss. The Zoom is now working for me.
Okay, that's good.
Miss Hanan. Miss, are you
Yes,
hearing
dear?
me?
I'm here.
Okay.
Okay, so let's move on to the next page. Next page is abbreviations.
337?
337, yes.
Okay.
337. Okay, so in the first part, we're going to write the number of the word in the column on the left next to the correct abbreviation on the right. Okay, how about if we skip the section and do part B and C instead, right? Because this is going to be confusing to write it here on the screen. So let's do parts B and C.
Okay.
Right? No, dear, not homework, because it's more or less the same thing.
Okay, it's no homework.
Okay, so we'll start with part B. This is number.
Miss, today we don't have any homeworks.
Today you have homework. You're going to finish the review that I gave you yesterday, the Unit 4 review. Okay, and I'm going to post the answers for it early so that it's more of a revision for you for your quiz. Okay.
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 We will make reading. Miss,
Yes.
we have 2 session grammar.
We have no, not 2 sessions for grammar. We're just going to complete. We have 2 more pages. We're going to complete them, and then we're going to start reading the story. Because the grammar for me is more important than the story because of your quiz. Okay.
Okay.
All right.
I'm
quiz. What did you say, Reem?
The story for your quiz.
No, I said this. The grammar is more important than the story during this session because you have a quiz for grammar tomorrow. There's no reading quiz.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Amgad, would you like to answer number 11?
Wait, Miss.
Okay, get your book. Does anybody have it open? Yusuf, do you have your book open?
I have it open.
Okay.
Yes, Miss, I got
Kinsey?
it. Yes, Miss.
Okay, so all of you have it. All right. So Yusuf, answer number 1, Amgad number 2, and Kenzie number. Yusuf number 11, Amgad number 12, and Kenzie number 13.
It is 11
Okay.
to 15 or 11 to 20.
14?
We're going to do 11 to 20.
Can I do 14?
Okay.
Okay, just keep your hands raised, guys. Raise your hand on the screen, and I will choose you based on the order of the hands raised. Okay, go ahead. Number 11.
CMS.
Number 11 on page. Am I on the wrong page, guys? Number 11 on page 337.
Yes.
Yeah. Captain
Okay,
Michael
read it,
Smith.
Yusuf. Captain Michael Smith. Yeah. All right. What is the abbreviation?
CMS.
No, dear. This would be his initial. This is no. We're only writing the abbreviation for the word that needs to be abbreviated, and that is captain. What is the guys? Let him finish. Excellent. CAPT. Thank you, Yusuf.
You're welcome.
All right, number 12. Amgad.
Yes, Miss. Number 12. 1315 Dover Street.
Okay, what should be abbreviated?
13, 15, D point, period, S period.
All right. In this sentence, guys, we're looking for the word only that is supposed to be abbreviated, not the whole thing.
which
Which word do we have in here that can be abbreviated?
street?
Street. Only street. Just like captain in the one above. So street is ST. Number 13, Kenzie?
Yes. February 12, 2001. February is FEB.
Very good. 14, Aisel?
Thursday, May 4. Thursday will be CHURSW.
Very good. 15, Aday?
15, AVE point.
Very good. Avenue is AVE.
Yes.
Number 16, Salim?
Apartment, APRT.
AP?
RT.
No, R. APT. Okay. This is tricky. I don't think we took this one in class. Apart.
Miss Hanan.
Yes, we do not
Yes?
take it, miss.
My dad only study for me English, not mommy. From when I was grade 1 to now.
That's nice.
Okay, miss.
Okay, number 17, post office box 801. Amr? So what is the abbreviation for post office?
I know, miss.
I
Sorry,
know.
miss,
You know,
told
Amr?
me. Sorry.
Miss, I know.
Post office.
P point.
PO.
P
Point.
dot?
P dot O dot.
Yes, that's right.
Because the office
you.
is like not only one letter, we put after O because the sentence is not finished.
Miss Hanan,
Yes.
I didn't join the first session because I had a problem in Zoom.
Yeah, Amgad had the same problem, he told me. Okay, so check Smart Schools, boys, for what you missed. Okay, I'm going to upload all of the videos. Okay, all right, 18.
Number 17.
Reem, can I read it for you and you answer?
Okay.
Okay, December 5th, 2002. Do we have something that can be abbreviated?
December.
December, what is the abbreviation for December?
DEC.
DEC and period. Thank you. Number 19, Yassine Douini.
Yes, miss.
Welcome.
Number 19.
Okay. 1 second.
You're welcome.
Here. Okay. 19. Transcontinental Incorporated.
Transcontinental Incorporated.
Incorporated. It will
Incorporated.
be
Yes.
INC.
Excellent. And period. Very good. INC. So I told you guys, when you see incorporated, think of Monsters, Inc. Right? We all know the title of the movie to be Monsters, Inc. But what does Inc. stand for? It stands for Incorporated. Okay. Thank you very much, Yassine. Tanahi, number 20.
Miss, you are
Okay.
muted.
No, I'm not muted, dear. Are you there, Tanahi?
Yes, I'm here.
Okay, can you answer number 20?
Of course. Okay. 337.
Yes.
Okay, number 20. Here. Jackson, Mississippi.
Jackson, Mississippi. Okay. So
Um,
Mississippi is the name of a state. What is the abbreviation for the state of Mississippi?
MIS.
MS only. Okay. Notice, guys, that when we write the abbreviation for a state, this is the only time we do not use periods. Okay, so it's not M.S. No, it's just MS. Just like New York is capital N, capital Y. Okay.
Okay.
So when we write the abbreviation for a state, we do not use periods.
Miss Hanan.
Yes.
Miss, now Mississippi, it's like Miss.
That's right. Except the S
There
would
is a
be
period
lowercase
in
and there
Miss.
would be a period.
Yes,
Yes.
Miss. Because it's like Miss, I did. If I write MS, I didn't choose to be like MS because it will be like Miss, like MS.
Miss Schluck
But
is
we
in
do
the
not put
waiting room.
the point.
What did you say?
Schluck is in the waiting room.
Look, says
I already, Shlok should be in the meeting now. I click join. Just takes time. Are you there, Shlok?
Yes, he joined.
Okay.
He joined.
All right, so let's quickly do 5 more. Aysel?
Miss, can you tell me what is the abbreviation of New York?
Abbreviation of New
M
York
capital, Y capital.
in capital, Y capital. Okay, all right, number 21, Mr. Shlok.
Yes.
What is the abbreviation for Mr.? Mr. like this.
Mr. M. I.
M or
Dot.
Mr. Okay, 22. Let's see. I think all of you have answered. Yasina Duini, you answered? Yes.
Miss, I did not
Tanahi, you have your
answer
book
the
now?
session.
Okay,
Yasina
so
said it.
Tanahi answer. Okay, okay.
Miss, I answered.
Tanahi, listen guys, Tanahi 22 and Sabine 23.
I answered.
You answered?
You're right.
Yes, sorry. Okay, Habiba 22.
Okay. Friday. Last Friday, we used our masters to make blueberry muffins. Friday.
Miss, there is noise.
F-R-I dot.
F-R-I. Very good. 23. Did I? Sabine 23. Teaspoon.
I was asked to bring a teaspoon from home.
All right, do you know the abbreviation for a teaspoon?
No.
I don't remember if we went over it in class. All right. So teaspoon is E.
E.
Who knows?
E-S.
Who said I know?
T-A-S.
Go ahead, Shlok. What is it?
S-P.
TSP. Very good. TSP. If we have tablespoon, it is TBSP. All right.
Yes.
But this will not be on
Miss,
your
can
quiz,
I
guys. Don't worry.
Can I say number 24?
Oops, 24. Okay, all day. Go ahead.
24 will be post meridian will be PM.
PM. Like this?
No, we should put
Yes,
two
yes.
dot
P
in.
dot M
Yes.
period. Very good. And
Yes.
25.
Can I answer this?
Look, answered right?
Yeah.
Okay, Hamid, 25.
Yes, miss.
Can you answer number 25?
But I don't have the book right now.
Okay, so
I'm
number
trying.
25 is
I know.
Road. What is the abbreviation for road?
RD.
RD.
RD. Capital R, capital D. Very good. Meridian. Oops. Sorry, guys. Meridian. RD. Okay. Does anybody have any questions?
No, thank you.
No,
No.
questions at all?
No.
Okay, so the last thing, guys, that's going to be on your quiz is synonyms and antonyms. All right, I don't have an extra practice page for synonyms and antonyms, but you have as part of your homework a small section that you're going to complete today. And I will post the answers for it by 3 p.m. So you have to do your homework, but I'm going to go ahead and post the answers also, so that you have the correct answers for your revision. So that's it, guys, for the practice. Does anybody have any questions about anything in Unit 4 adjectives before we move on?
No.
Yes.
Can I ask a question?
Sure.
Miss, the homework could be like a sheet or in the.
Okay, listen, I think two people are speaking. I think Yassine Douini is right. Your mic is on, but I can barely hear you. Continue, Yusuf, what you were saying, and then Yassine, you can tell me. What were you saying, Yusuf?
I think the homework is a sheet or in the book.
The homework is in the textbook. So the Unit 4 review that you started yesterday, you will complete today. You will complete today, I think, the next page plus the synonyms and antonyms. Yes?
I don't understand too much of the
Can I read the first part of the story?
You don't understand what, Isa?
the demonstrative adjectives.
This and that and these and those?
Yeah.
Okay, what do you not understand, dear?
Well, when I put them.
When do you use them? Okay. So Isa, when you read the sentence, if it gives you any clue that it is something that is near to you, then we use this or these, depending on if it is singular or plural. Okay. So if I say, this book I am reading is amazing, how do we know it's this and not that? Because if I'm reading it, then of course it is close to me, right? I can't read it if it's far.
Yeah.
Are you with me, Isa?
Yes.
Okay, so in this case, we would use this. If I say these, let's see, these, if we say, okay, these books are very heavy. If I say they are heavy, this means I am doing what?
I am
carrying them, right? So they can't be far from me, and I know, and if they're far from me, I can't know if they're heavy or if they are light, right? So this is another clue that here, this is something that is near, all right? So we use these because it is books, okay? So this book, I am reading this book. This book is heavy. This book is amazing. I would only know if it's amazing if I'm reading it, right? So here we look for clues in the sentence. If it is something that is near to us, something we are holding, something we can touch, then we use this or these depending on singular or plural. If it is something that is far, whether it is all the way in China or it is across the room, we use that or those depending on, again, if it is singular or plural. All right, so that poster over there looks nice. If I have the clue here, over there, so we know it is not something that is close, right? That poster over there looks nice. Or we could say, those cars look shiny. Okay, those cars look shiny, but I look for a clue in the sentence. So you say those cars across the parking lot look shiny. If I have across the parking lot, this means that they are far. I will not give you guys an example where it is not clear. Okay, so the only time I might not put a clue in the sentence, I will give you the options, one that is not possible. So for example, the question has, if I say, these books are nice. Okay, blank books are nice. If I give you the options these and that, it has to be these. Why? Because books, because it's plural. Exactly. So I will not try to confuse you. Okay, just keep in mind, Aisel, this and these are near, that and those are far. Okay? You're welcome. Okay, ready to start reading?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, now this is an expository text that is full of, it's not the typical paragraph form that we read. We have illustrations, we have diagrams. It's interesting. You will learn a lot of information in these few pages. Okay, so our essential question is just like the essential question that we read in the reading writing workshop. Where can you find patterns in nature? Okay, so here we're going to read about patterns in snow crystals, and how they form. All right, who would like to start reading? Raise your hand on the screen if you would like to read. Everyone's hand is raised. So I'm not sure if these were from before, if you had questions, or if you would like to read.
Miss, I want to read. I want to read.
Okay, keep your hand raised on the screen, guys. Okay, Kinsey, go ahead and start reading.
Okay. Our story starts on a winter day high up in the sky in a cloud that is very, very cold. This is the story of snow. Should I continue?
Continue.
Okay. Clouds are mostly made of air, which we can't see when there is water vapor. Water in the form of gas, which we also can't see. We do see the billions of tiny droplets of liquid water and ice crystals that float in the cloud. They reflect light, making the cloud visible.
All right, they reflect light, making the cloud visible. What do we say visible means?
Something you're able to see.
Something that we can see. Okay, so what is water vapor here? We have a key information. This is important information that we will need later on in the text. So it says here, clouds are made mostly of air, which we can't see. Then there's water vapor. So water vapor is water in the form of gas, which we also can't see, but we do see billions of tiny droplets of liquid water and ice crystals that float in the cloud. Okay, so what we actually see when we look at a cloud, this is the reflection of light on the tiny droplets of liquid water and ice crystals. So this is information that I didn't know. Okay. Thank you, Kenzie. Aisel?
Snow begins with a speck. Clouds are mostly made of air and water, but there are also bits of other things like tiny particles of dirt, ash, and salt. Even living bacteria can float in the wind and even up in a cloud. A snow crystal needs one of these specks to start growing. These specks are all much smaller than I can see, uh, but if you could see them.
Okay, so what are examples of these specks? So here we have ash or soot from a volcano or fire, salt left over from ocean water that evaporates, grain of pollen from a flower. These are all specks. Do you see the specks? They're like dots. Do you see them?
Yeah.
Do you see them on the page?
Yeah.
Yeah. Particles of soil, bacteria from plant leaves, all of these are specks. Okay, thank you, Aisel. Next page, Salim. Okay, Amr.
Miss.
Yes,
You're here, Salim.
Yeah.
Where did you go? Okay, Salim, can read, and then Amri can read next.
Okay.
Go ahead, Salim.
We're on which one? On water vapor or branches growing?
The speck becomes a center, becomes the center of a snow crystal.
Okay. The speck becomes the center of the snow crystal. When a speck gets cold enough, water vapor will stick to it. If you had a microscope that could see such small things, here is what you would see.
Okay, so look here. Look here. We have a water vapor sticks to the cold speck, making the speck wet. More water vapor sticks to the wet speck, forming a water droplet. The droplet freezes into a ball of ice. More water vapor sticks to the ball of ice, and it grows into a hexagon-shaped ice crystal. Look at the process, guys. Then water vapor continues to stick to the crystal. Faster growth on the corners causes 6 branches to sprout. The branches keep growing, sprouting little arms of their own. Do you see it in the next photo?
Yes.
And a beautiful snow crystal is born. So did anybody know that this is the process of a snowflake? Did anybody know how a snowflake is formed?
No.
All right, so we read.
No.
You didn't know. Okay, so our essential question is, where can we find patterns in nature? So this is another pattern, just like we read about. What did we read about in the Reading Writing Workshop textbook? What was our small story about?
About
you guys forgot?
No, about
rocks.
About the rocks, right? So here is another place in nature where we can see patterns.
Yes.
So we learn here that snow has a development process. Clouds contain tiny particles of dirt, of salt, and bacteria. And a snow crystal needs a speck, and then it starts to grow. All right, specks, of course, are much smaller than the eyes can see. All right, so look here. Look at the illustration that we have. So one thing that I wondered was how the snow crystals get their arms. So we know that every snow crystal has arms that branch out like this, and we can look at the diagram again to understand this. So here we have branches and arms are keywords. We can pay attention to them. So snow crystals grow their arms because they grow faster on their corners, and this is what causes these 6 branches to grow. So every snowflake has 6 branches.
Yes, there is someone who is entered by no name.
Yes.
Someone who entered with no name?
No, he entered with dot.
Yeah.
I don't see anyone.
He is under Habiba.
Miss, that thing happened before. It was Reem.
I see Reem only. I don't see anybody in the waiting room, and nobody with a strange name.
No, it's here. It's here in the meeting.
Where?
It's Reem. It's Reem.
I don't know. It's under Yasin Al-Duwaini and above Abdurrahman Ahmed.
I don't see anyone. Okay. Let's continue, guys. All right. Who would like to read?
Me.
Amr, right? It's called on Amr? Yeah, go ahead, dear.
Yes. These photographs of real snow crystals are shown much larger than their actual size. The crystals were collected during many different snowfalls.
All right, continue. As the snow
crystal gets bigger and heavier, it starts to fall to earth. It keeps growing as it falls through its clouds, taking on its own special shape. The shape depends on how wet the cloud is and how cold it is. A snow crystal can start to grow one way but then grow another way when it passes through a wetter or colder part of its cloud. The crystal stops growing soon after falling below the clouds.
All right, so it says here, stop and check. How does a snow crystal take shape? So it tells us here that...
I didn't understand.
Okay, so it tells us here that a snow crystal gets its shape as it falls through a cloud. the shape that it takes depends on how wet and how cold the cloud is. All right, so a snow crystal may also change the way it grows as it passes through a wetter or a colder part of its cloud. All right, so this is how the snow crystal takes shape. All right, look at the photos above. So here we have the typical features of expository text. We have detailed photographs. We have captions. So the caption here tells us what these photographs are. These are all photographs of real snow crystals, and it says here they are shown much larger than their actual size. So the enlarged photographs here allow the reader to see the details that the author describes in the text. All right, so see this actual size here. If they were not zoomed in and enlarged, then we would not be able to see the details and understand what the author is trying to tell us. So this is the actual size of a snowflake, but if you zoom, it looks like one of these. Okay, why do you guys think that the authors chose to include a photograph of the actual size of a snow crystal? Why do you think so? What do you guys think? Why would he include the actual size of the snow crystal? Who knows?
Because
Yes,
when
Habiba?
we see it, we think that
Miss, can you repeat the question?
if we see it in the book, it's big, and in real life, when we
All
see it,
right.
it's very small.
Very good. So it helps the reader to remember just how small snow crystals really are, right? So can you imagine that something this small has this much detail? It's fascinating to the reader, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Thank you, Habiba. Habiba, did you read?
Miss, can I read?
Did you read,
No.
Habiba? No, right?
No.
Okay, read the next page.
Yeah. Snow crystals can be stars. One common snow crystal shape is the star. Star-shaped snow crystal usually has 6 arms reaching out from a center point. The center point is the home of the speck that started the crystal. The 6 arms look alike, but they are almost never exactly alike.
Okay, thank you. So here it says parts of a snow crystal can break as they are falling to earth, causing the arms to look different. So crystals that are shaped like stars, snow crystals that are shaped like stars are called dendrites. All right, and this means tree-like. They form when a cloud is full of moisture. And what did we say moisture is, guys? Moisture is when
A little.
all right, so it's full of wetness, and when the temperature hovers around 5 degrees, what is 5 degrees? This is negative 15 Celsius, all right? So we use Celsius in Egypt. This is the degree of measurement for temperature. We use Celsius. So imagine negative 15. It's probably outside now, it's probably 18 or 19 degrees. So it forms only when the temperature is negative 15 degrees. So when it's freezing, freezing, freezing. Okay? All right, let's turn the page. So here we have another shape of snow crystals. On this page, we have snow crystals can be stars. Snow crystals can be plates, and they can also be columns. Yasina Duane, can you read?
Snow crystals can be plates.
Can you raise your voice? Your voice is very far away.
Snow crystals can be
There we go. That's good.
Plates crystals are thin like star crystals, but they don't have arms. They simplest kind of plate in a hexagon with 6 straight sides. More complicated plates have points where arms almost grew.
Okay, thank you. All right, so let's stop here. So it says we have, there are plate crystals that are thin like the star crystals, but they don't have arms. So not all of them have arms. It's just 6 straight sides. So In this case, the arms almost grew, but they did not. Okay.
Can I read the next speech? Can I read it?
All right, Reem, just 1 second. Okay, so look here at this and the first photograph here. This one has just 6 straight sides, so the arms did not grow. And the one below it, the arms are beginning to grow. Do you see them? But they something happened and it stopped growing. All right, so look, it says this is the simplest kind of plate crystal, a hexagon. Plates form when there's not enough moisture in the cloud for stars to form. So when there's not enough moisture in the cloud, this is the result. And when the temperature conditions are a few degrees warmer or colder than the temperature range that stars require. Then at the bottom, the points on this plate crystal are the beginnings of arms that were just starting to develop when the crystal fell out of its cloud and stopped growing. All right, so this is why it does not have full-grown arms. Okay, Reem, read the next paragraph. Snow crystals can also be columns. Are you there, Reem? Can you guys hear me?
Snow crystals can also be columns.
Yes, Miss.
Columns
Can hear you.
shaped. Snow crystals are shaped like pencils. They are not flat like stars and plates. Columns can form high in the clouds and at very cold temperatures. They are very tiny, and when they fall, they make fo- they make fogs very slippery snow. Column has 6 sides. These are the 3 sides. Solid column. These are for example, solid column. These are the smallest type of column. Hollow column. These are longer and
Longer.
more common than solid column. Yeah. Capped column.
Capped column.
Capped column. The caps on each end of these columns can be plate crystals or star crystals. Actual size.
Okay, thank you, Reem. All right, let's stop here. So what is the main idea of the text on this page? That there is a third type of snow crystals called columns. All right, column-shaped snow crystals have a very unique shape and they have a very unique forming process. So here it tells us all about column-shaped snow crystals, and these are the different types: solid, hollow, and capped. All right, so hollow crystals, hollow column crystals are longer, and these are more common. There are too many words that sound alike. So these are longer and more common than the solid column, for example. They don't have caps on the ends like the capped column does. So these are the 3 different types. Okay, the meeting will end in 1 minute, guys. So we're going to stop here, okay, because the meeting will shut off, and we will start again here tomorrow after your reading test. Be sure to check Smart Schools around 3 p.m.
Miss, we have reading test.
Did I say reading again?
Yeah, you
You're
said
always saying reading. No, you have no reading test. Grammar.
Grammar test.
Grammar test.
The grammar test
So,
from 9:25 to 10.
yes,
15?
the grammar. Yes, in our first session tomorrow, and then we will finish reading the expository text. Okay.
Miss, the grammar test will only be 1 session.
1 session, yes. And it will be easy, guys, don't worry. But please check Smart
How
Schools
many
today
questions?
around 3, okay,
Miss,
for
how many
information.
How many questions?
please?
How many
This
questions?
will be a surprise, but it will be easy enough for you to complete in 1 session. The meeting will shut off right now. Good luck,
Tell me
everyone,
it's
tomorrow.
100 questions.
No, not 100
Okay.
questions. The meeting will shut off. Study, 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 okay?
Okay.
All right. Good luck, guys.
Okay.
Bye.
Bye.